I think that if you talk to people that have been flying for a long time, they'll tell you that what they do from the beginning to the end is like a book. And everything we do are chapters within that book. My journey is still progressing as I live and I speak to you today. It happened to me this past winter. When my old partner decided he had to move on, I made a phone call to a young man named Billy Worth.
It was kind of almost one of those drop the phone kind of times, you know, because you know the totem pole. You know where you're at when you start. You're on the bottom, kind of looking up, and you're every little bit of work you do, you're climbing, and you're working your way up. And for somebody that's up at the top to look at you and go, I think he's worth pulling up this way, it's indescribable. And it's nice to be rewarded for doing nice stuff. That was just, it's an amazing feeling.
You can wish for anything in the world, and honestly, with enough practice, enough education, enough discipline, and self-will, anybody can do what I'm doing. I think I'm proof positive for that. And once you get in the cockpit and you can fly a plane yourself, you develop an inner passion that it's hard to explain, but you never get rid of it. I'm living this passion today. I'm drawn closer to aviation than I ever have in my whole life right now, and I'm coming up on 60 years old. And I feel like I've been rejuvenated. I feel like we've got our mojo back. I feel like we're on board with doing bigger and better things than we ever have before. We're basically dance partners. You have to have a lot of trust in your partner, and I have the consummate trust in Billy. He is actually the formation lead as we're going through our aerial ballet and our highly choreographed. People watch it and they go, well, how do you learn to do that? We practice, practice, practice. But with Billy, it's so easy to fly because he's so smooth, he's so safe that I can tuck right up under him within inches of his wing and feel perfectly comfortable.
When things come together and work well, I can hear it in his voice. I can see it in his flying. I can just tell when things are clicking and the timing's right on and the maneuvers come out, his excitement and happiness level goes up and mine does too. So it's kind of like this ball of excitement, of energy, of positivity. It just kind of grows as the performance goes on. You know, when things are going right and everything's timed, you know, we're happy, we're excited. But it's interesting that the happy and the excitement level doesn't overshadow the focus on what we're trying to accomplish. It's not like, you know, you cheer and then you're not paying attention and you get hit somewhere. It's a, yeah, next maneuver. This is awesome. Where's my timing? This is incredible. There's my spot. You know, and it just happens lightning fast. And when it all works, everybody's just like, wow. I mean, and I was like, wow. It's overwhelming.
Honestly, the bottom line is, are we entertaining the people out there? Are we sharing with them the passion and the fun and the excitement that we have doing this business? You know, my mission statement is using my God-given talents to inspire, encourage all the people out there watching us to perform life at a more excellent level, to drive them to a higher place. If they can watch us having that much fun doing what we do, Billy and I have reached our goals. We've inspired them to do something more than they thought they were capable of, because Billy and I know that we are flying at a higher level each time we fly, and our responsibility is to do a good job to entertain them and inspire them, engage them.
I'm sure there's things that are going to come down the road that I haven't even thought of yet. I mean, our performance is only going to get better. We started with the basics of what he had before. All we need to do is, you know, come up with stuff that's just more exciting, always safe, but exciting and fun to fly, and keeps the crowd entertained and making the sponsors happy because they've got a good product to show in front of their people. I think it can only get better, and sky's the limit. Obviously, with aerobatics, it's kind of cheesy, but I think it's just going to continue. You know, Dan and I always say good things happen to good people, you know. So, you know, we keep doing good things, it's going to be fantastic. You guys better look out.
That's the great thing about all this. You got to have passion about something. The thing we like to impart upon in the air, obviously, is entertaining, inspiring them. But when we get on the ground, some people think, oh, these guys are like little rock stars up there. You know, they're doing their own thing. We really can't relate to them. If something that I did, said, or told them inspired them to do something that they can find their own God-given talents, then my job has been thoroughly complete. And I want them to see we're just like them. We started just like them, and we still are just like them. We are just in a place in our lives where God's given us the abilities to have a stage. We want to use that stage to let them come up and see that they can do exactly what we've done. What I would like to leave behind is not so much of a legacy, that I left behind something for somebody to pick up and carry on. That's it.